Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel, Fayette News Guy, PA. This is going to be a brief video to give you some tips on how to film with your cell phone, mainly for home videos. And we're going to go over the differences in frame rates and why you should use one frame rate over another. We're also going to talk about HD, and we're going to talk about 4K, and we're going to talk about how to use your phone on a tripod, and how to get the most out of filming with your cell phone. Because let's face it, cell phones have replaced camcorders. There's no reason to go out and buy a camcorder anymore. There really is no reason for it, unless you're doing broadcast work or film production, anything like that. But remember, pretty much the majority of your YouTube videos, a lot of it is done with cell phones. You do have professional YouTubers that do have a studio and they've got all the equipment to do everything. And yes, there are reasons for everything. So this is what we're going to go over right now. And I'm going to put it in language that's easy to understand. Summer's here. You're going to be going to parks, family reunions, birthday parties, holidays, etc. Enjoy your summer. And you want to capture those memories. Now, the first tip is, especially if you want to play your videos back, anything you film on your phone that you want to play back on your television, you want to hold the phone horizontally and not vertically. So that means vertically is holding it up and down. Horizontally is left to right. When you film it horizontally, it's going to be full screen when you play it back. If you do vertical up and down, it's going to be a split screen. So for example, somebody films a house fire and they send it into the stations. The stations, if it's vertical, they have to put, as we call it, HD wings up on the left and right side of the screen. The videos on your TV is right in the middle. That's what you're going to get if you do vertical and you want to play it back on your TV. If you plan on playing it back, it's a home movie, you consider it a home movie, you're going to play it back on your TV, don't film it. Get away from vertical completely. Film horizontally. That's the first tip. Because you're going to want to play it back on your TV. Now, let's talk about frame rates. You've got, first off, these phones only shoot progressive. Anything on the internet, all the videos that you see on the internet is progressive. And what that means is it's one full frame. It's simple. Now, the stations, we still shoot interlaced. The old 60i system, the old interlace system, eventually that's going to change as well. But don't even worry about interlaced because it's not an option on phones. It's never been an option with phones. Frame rates, you've got 24p, 30p, and 60p. There's 3 frame rates. Now, 24p is for film. That's for the film effect. I highly suggest, unless you're actually going to film something in a short movie and you want the film look, do not film in 24p unless you absolutely have a reason to do so. The next one I'm going to talk about, 60p. That is for motion. Now, I don't even really recommend using 60p that much because for this reason. It's going to look a little bit different when you play it back. It is for motion. Now, if you're filming, the scenario we have with this is, if you're filming your kid's football game, baseball game, what have you, whatever, something with motion in it, and you're actually going to put it in editor, if you're going to edit, put it in software and edit, Vegas, Adobe, Newscutter, whatever you're going to use, Elements, Adobe, whatever, and you want to slow it down, a lot of that is like slowing it down. If you want to like slow it down and like grab a picture of the baseball as the pitch is moving in, let's say the pitcher is throwing it into the catcher. If you have a reason to do that, then yes, that's why you would use 60p. My tip for everybody is this. Put your phone on 30p. Put your frame rate, 30p is what you want. And you'll be fine. That is the most common. It's ready for YouTube. To play on your TV, you're fine. Stick with 30p. And like I said, horizontally, so left to right, verticals up and down. Don't film vertically up and down because it's going to be split. Now, the next thing, HD in 4K. On your phone, you've got settings. HD, 24p, 30p, 60p. Most of the time, you're set for, I would put it on HD, 30p. Now, if you want to future-proof yourself, you could do 4K, 30p. The problem with that is the file sizes are going to be larger. If you're saving a lot of this stuff on your phone and not moving it to an external hard drive, 4K is going to eat your memory up, okay? I will say this. If you're going to future-proof yourself, it would not hurt if it's something really special you want to keep. Everything we film is special. I would film it in 4K and move it over to a hard drive. I would do that with all my videos because that's going to be the best way to keep it, and you're not eating all this memory up on your phone either. Hard drives are cheap. Film it in 4K, take a lightning cable, plug your phone in, go into your laptop, move it over to a hard drive. Even with your HD stuff, move it over to a hard drive. I mean, you can go get a cable with an iPhone and you can play your videos right back on your TV. I mean, this is nothing new. People have been doing this for 10 or 12 years already. So I'm sure people watching this, they know that they can do this. If you have an Apple TV, you can transmit stuff from your phone right to your TV. It can be done. The last tip, go to Walmart. Get the cheapest tripod you can get. I don't know. I haven't priced tripods. The last time I looked, their cheapest one was like $30. I imagine now maybe they're $40. They could even be $50. If you look around, Amazon, eBay, whatever, you can get a cheap tripod, probably, I'm going to say, under $50. Then you need what we call a cell phone mount, a tripod mount. So in other words, Walmart has those as well. I'm using one right now. You get the tripod plate comes with the tripod. And that piece there, the plate will mount to the cell phone mount with threads. It's pretty much self-explanatory. Then there's just the cell phone mount that you mount your phone on. There's just two, you have like two clamps. It goes in and you just tighten it up and you're fine. And for me right now doing this video with my iPhone, I just have it, I just selected it where I'm looking right at what I'm filming right now. So I think everybody knows what I'm talking about. One last tip. If you're going to go get, if you're at a yard sale or a flea market or Goodwill or wherever you go, and you say, okay, I'm going to buy a tripod, or somebody's got to use tripod for sale. One important tip to remember: make sure the tripod plate is on, it should be right on the tripod locked in. If that plate's gone, don't buy it, because you will have a hard time trying to get that plate. In that case, go get a brand new one. And then set it up and just start filming. You know, you're going to film your birthday party. You're going to film a reunion. Set the camera up if you're going to do a couple interviews and you're going to interview grandma that's 90 years old. Do a clean professional video with your phone. Like I said, 4K is the way to go, but it eats it up. It eats your memory up. Or it eats your storage up, rather. Film it. If you, what we say is, if you want to master it in 4K, I have my reasons to master in 4K, but not everybody has to film in 4K, but the option's there. It's not a bad idea if you're going to move it over to a hard drive. If you're keeping all this on your phone, it's up to you. But the tip is, film in HD 30p and you're good to go. All right. Thanks for watching my channel. You have a good day. If you have any additional questions, leave the feedback and I will get back to you. I will definitely reply. But I think this is pretty much as simple as it gets. Remember, you've got the tools to make good videos. Have a good day.